Just a little look around here. I got the all the foil on the inside of the upper E-Tech side panel, the leaner side panel. It has heat tape on it now and doesn't touch anywhere. And we've got lots of, I think there's going to be no problem at all. There's lots of clearance. I mean, there's not lots of clearance, but there's just as much clearance as there was before. So I don't see any heat problems. I put the heat tape on just to be safe. I also put heat tape all on the inside of the bottom of the cowling. So that is all done. I just added the chain case oil. I put 14 ounces in. I didn't put the full 16 ounces in just because I've heard a couple of guys talk about possibly at high speed running they have a little bit of overflow. So I put 14 ounces in. The manual calls for 500 milliliters, which is actually 16.9 ounces. The AMSOIL comes in a 16-ounce container, so I put 14 ounces in, which I think is like, I don't know, what is that, like 450 milliliters, I think? Yeah, it's about 430 milliliters, 420, 430 milliliters. So there's what I put. There's how much I left in the container. You can see I put a mark on it right at 2 ounces. So there's 4 ounces in there. Should be fine. The E-Techs only take 12 ounces. I don't see any problem with that. Here's all my wiring here. Here's my battery tender. I've got a battery tender pigtail here, which I just hide there, and then I can just open the side panel when I plug it in the summer. I've got a fused link, which is one is the battery tender pigtail. The other fused link, which I like to use, I have going up to my LED switch for my my signature LED lights. So I could literally touch that right now. It lights up, and the lights light up. There's no need for any sled to be running or anything like that. I also have this nice little 12 volt, which is full-time power all the time if I want a radar run on the lake. So that's always powered, and that all comes off of this fused link here. So it's all fused if I ever have some ground issue with a fuse will pop. So the grounds are all here. Got everything going to the ground there. Positive goes to there, and then I have the other ground on the other side that I talked about in previous videos. Don't forget to, after you put your chain case oil in and you top it up, put this breather hose behind this little, I don't know if you can see that very good. Put it behind there to make sure it doesn't turn over to the muffler and melt. So the leaner side panels are done. Works real nice. Everything shuts real good. I still have to just do the graphics, which I'm going to do now, and I'm going to do my registration numbers. So that's pretty much it. I got the 6.9s mounted. I got my XRS low window on there right now. Looks pretty good, all black with no graphics. There's the riser. It's pretty much up right now, but that's what I was talking about. See, there's so many wires here that when you want to lower this down, I'll show you. See, the wires have a hard time. They have a hard time bending. So if I ride it like that all the time, the wires are going to look like that. So that's just something I'm going to have to live with, I guess. But I do like the riser a lot. It is pretty badass. And there's my GPS mount. That's pretty solid on there. Now I can instantly pop it out of there and put it in my truck and bring it back to here because I bought two setups for it. Two of these, they're only like 15 bucks. The cradle for the back of it. So I can literally, so I don't have to like run any plugs or anything. All I do is pop it in there and it powers up instantly. So that's that's pretty much it. Sure looks nice. I still got my shocks to come. I got new RC2 Fox shocks coming. I'm going to probably run it a few weekends on the stock X shocks and get a feel for the sled and see what I think about it before I switch over to the Fox shocks. I think that's probably smart to do, just to get a feel for it. Really looks nice with that riser. Man, that's setting up now. That's setting up right around 7.5 inches. Oh, that's probably close to 8 inches. You can see how tight that is. So, but boy, that looks nice. Okay, so there's the leaner side panels. So it looks, she looks nice and narrow now, not so fat. Kind of looks good with the low window. The low window with the fat side panels is pretty, it's pretty bulky looking. Kind of reminds me of my old Mach Z. Okay, be back in a bit.